Hey guys, so I want to today tell you a little bit about what we actually do as Beachbody coaches. Before I became a coach, people would say to me, "Oh, I'm a Beachbody coach," and I was like, I don't know what the heck that means. Like, so you're like, you have to be in like perfect shape and work out all the time, and like I don't get it. Like, what do you even do? So as coaches, we have the opportunity to really help people change their lives. So on the surface, yeah, here's what we do. We work out. We obviously exercise and use the Beachbody programs that we all love. That's why we chose this avenue, because we love the programs. We know they work. We drink Shakeology because it's amazing. If you're not already drinking it, you will soon learn that it is just like this super dense, nutrient-packed, amazing shake that makes you feel like $1,000,000. And once you start drinking it, you won't want to stop. And so we do these things, and we post our silly selfies on Facebook or on Instagram or on your website, and people think like, that's it. She works out and posts selfies. Like, I don't get it. You know, that doesn't make any sense. So that is a lot of what we do. But behind the scenes is where the real magic happens. So every month, as a coach, we run what's called challenge groups. A lot of you are probably in a challenge group right now, or you've been in them in the past, and that's why you were invited to be in this group. Maybe you've never done one and you don't know what a challenge group is. So a challenge group is a private group that I run on Facebook, and it is a support group. It is an accountability group. A challenge group is really just a name for it. So we invite people to join us in these groups. We talk to people who are, like, trying to get into shape, or maybe just had a baby and have some baby weight to lose, or whatever the circumstances is. But you're talking to this person and they're like, yeah, I really need to get in shape. Like, I got to do this. So you say, this program would be perfect for you. We'll get you set up. We'll get you some Shakeology, and it'll be great. So they order the program, they get their Shakeology, and then what? And then the challenge groups. And the reason these are so important, the reason these are the bread and butter of your business, is because our goal is not to sell people products. Our goal is not to see how many people we can get drinking Shakeology, because that does nothing. Okay, great. So I've got 10 friends who drink Shakeology, but none of them have lost a pound. What good is that? Like, that's no good. That's not what we're here for. We're here to help people. We're here to help people change the way they feel. So we get them a program that we think is really going to work for them. We help them figure out a meal plan that is doable, that works for them and their family and the kinds of foods they like. And we get them set up on Shakeology so that they are getting the nutrients and the energy that they need. They're getting all those vitamins. They're working, their digestion is just so much, they're feeling better. And we put them in these challenge groups, and we help them get results. We make sure they're doing their workouts. We're there to answer any questions they have about their meal plans. We're there to share information. We're there to share recipes and meal plans and anything else we have that might be helpful. And we're there to encourage them, because it's really, really tough to get into a good routine. And it's really, really tough when you haven't worked out for a long time, or maybe you've never exercised, to take those first steps, to pop in a DVD and only be able to finish the first 3 minutes, and to not be like, I'm not doing that again. That was horrible. It's tough. And that's what we're here for. We're here to help people continue to push play every day until they get better and get better and get better, until one day they say, you know what? I feel pretty good. And then we've done our job. So we run these groups. You won't have to run your own at first. I would invite you into my group and you would help me run it. You would help encourage people. And when the time was right, then you would run your own group with your own challengers. So that's a big part of what we do as coaches. We share our experience through social media. Pick your one social media outlet. Don't, I know, like, you may look at coaches and think, oh my gosh, how do they do it? They're like on Facebook and Instagram, and they've got blogs, and they've got Periscope and blah, blah, blah. They've got all this craziness. I don't have time for that. Well, neither do I. And I do this full time because that's a lot. They have assistants. Shh, don't tell. So you pick your one. Facebook is great. You can connect with so many people, and it's a really easy avenue. But maybe Instagram's your thing. It really doesn't matter. As long as you're putting yourself out there, as long as you're sharing your story, as long as you're encouraging and inviting people to join you, that's what we do. So you've invited these people, they've been your challengers, you were a great coach because you encouraged them and they got great results, and now they say, you know what, I want to help someone else. And so another big part of what we do is exactly what this is. We invite them and say, you know what, I have this little group, it's called Sneak Peek, no strings attached, just come hang out, watch the videos, ask some questions, and kind of feel out coaching. I think you'd be great. You were really helpful during the groups, you were super encouraging, and I think you'd make a great coach. So we're transitioning people. They were excellent challengers and they had great results, and they are in a place where they want to help people have the same results. So then they become a coach, because that's what we do. And so your business is two-part. You as a coach are working with your challengers, but you're also building a team. And you have the ability to help people become coaches and change their lives on a whole nother level other than fitness. As a Beachbody coach, there is no limit. And when I say no limit, I mean literally no limit as to what you can do with this business. If your goal is to earn an extra $100 a month to cover the cost of Shakeology, because it's $95 with your 25% coach discount, then you do what you have to do to reach those goals, and we help you get there. If your goal is to, 6 months or a year from now, be working from home so that you can stay home with your kids, then we help you do that too. Because that and so much more and everything in between is possible as a coach. We're going to get into that a whole lot more in a couple days. But another part of being a coach is building this business, and for you to really understand the ability you have to change your life. So, okay, so I've talked a lot. I've given you kind of a rundown, pretty much what we do. So I guess sort of to wrap it up, we invite people to join us because we've had great results and we want to share it with people. We feel awesome. Like, we feel so much better about ourselves, and we want other people to feel that way. So we invite them to join us. And then once they join us, we run challenge groups, because it's more than just selling a product, because that does nothing. We don't want to just sell 21 Day Fix. We want someone to do 21 Day Fix and lose 20 pounds, because that's awesome. So we run challenge groups, and we put our heart and soul into our challengers and making sure that they are as successful as possible. And then we work with these people who were really successful, and if they want to continue to move on, then we welcome them into the team as a new coach, and we give them all the tips and tools and trainings and everything that we have on our fingertips, and we show them what is possible. So it's a quick rundown of what we do. So if you guys can, post below, first off, any questions you have. Second off, something that you learned new, maybe something you didn't know, because there's so much to this, and I want to be sure that you guys are getting all of the information that you need. So post something that you learned from this video or any questions that you have. Hope you guys had a great day, and I'll see you soon.